Welcome to the Open Game Art UI March updates. So this is just a little bit of the updates right here. So I'm gonna focus right now on there's a banner about this one. So there's a changes about the banner. So supposed to be it was just a warning that it is not official website. So I changed it into this UI is optimized for mobile devices. For the faster development, some features may be limited on this tab. And boom, remove that thing to make it more faster development, because there's a lot of tinkering about the UI. If I wanted to make it flexible, so that's why it takes time. So I just focus right now for mobile. This is gonna look weird if you're just gonna use this tab, because focus on mobile development. So there's a big changes is where's the notion. I added some viewable content of the art. So if I try to change, either to search like Sarah Dust Wizard, I open that. So you can view right now. So you can change the navigation. For now, it's just a temporary. So I'm gonna change this to carousel. So this is what it looks like. I just changed this one to pixelated because it looks blurry. So this is the content. It's a preview based on the preview contents from the website itself. So I'm gonna explore that thingy. So these things are art previews based on this one. So there's a previews in here. There's two content, so that means there's a total content here. So you can just navigate. Then the next is the user. I just follow the UI conventional from the YouTube. So yeah, this is the username, when it was created, and then the post was created. So I don't know, there's a bug on the back end, so I'm just gonna update that, I guess. This is the tag, the category name about this content. So this was 2D art type, art type. Next is you can just add friends, because there's no follow in here. So maybe you can follow in here just based on the friend. You can direct message them if you wanted, but this is not authorized for some reason. Because maybe this is first user, I guess. I don't know. You can, this is just a simulation, so it's not functional for now. And you can report the content. I don't want to report this one. So this is what do you call that? The section is for where is that thing? Yeah, this licenses. I forgot. So this is supposed to be a license. So in the future, I'm gonna add some icons in here, so it's easy to, just see. It's hard to read, right? Next is I added some description. Depends on the height, it will just increase the height of this thingy. So based on this thingy in here, find female character attributes, blah blah blah. So this is the description based that. The next are the tags. So this is what this tab mode that you cannot navigate properly is you cannot swipe. So if I do use mobile, you can just scroll by typical things from the mobile. If I make it like super compressed, you can also scroll through the licenses, I guess. So let's go back to the main thingy. It's easy to read. These are just temporary, this thingy, so it's not functional. Next is the file. So this is just a dummy, so it's supposed to be one file, because the back end is not functional well, so I just duplicate it by 4. So yeah, so it's just a temporary thing. So this is where the user can download things in here from zip. Yeah, right, this is the thing, the image. So there's a zip in here, sometimes a blend file, sometimes 3D things, audios. So that's like. The next is the comment section. So I just follow the conventional way from the YouTube, that it is compressed, so it's easy to scroll some additional content. So this is just basically for the weekly popular art. So And next time I'm gonna update this one, just gonna based on the tags, so it is relevant about this content. So yeah, we'll just change this one in the future. So a user can, navigate in here by using the mobile. You can just, typical things from mobile. They can just navigate through this one. You can close. They can also, I forgot to add some content here. So they can close, but I need to redo the shit. Forgot about that. I don't know why there's a weird ass scroll here. So they can just navigate here. Gonna read some comments there. So that's how it works right now. So you can comment here, but it's not functional yet because I just focus on the guest mode about this website. So you can comment, close, and start by forgot. That's how it works right now. And the search history, I don't know, I just mentioned that. So it's hard to see that in the mobile because it's just focused on the desktop. So in the desktop mode, in the home, you can search that through here. What do you call that? Farm. If I try to search that in here, there's a history in here, so you can, user can delete. I forgot about the UI shit in here. It overflow. So you can just add Sarah. It will add the history if you. And then of course users can delete. You don't want to show that yet. You just convenient purpose. Next is the facts page. This is for static for now. It's just temporary. So this is what's supposed to be. Art, I find the search, and then they can just expand things in here. There's additional things in here. They can contact, submission guidelines from what do you call that? I don't know. This is summary things or just so they can just navigate. It's easy. It's easy to these are the facts. So you just can search. Like I want to download here. So if I check, so can I sell this one? Yes, you can sell. Yeah. Can I recall that license? I don't know. Just based on the content, not the context. I forgot navigation here. All right. Next is what's the next update in here? So there's a fixes there. So number of comments are not accurate. So you can see it's based on the I search for Zelda. There's a lot of comments about this thingy. Boom. Then for example this one. So to the Lost Garden. So it can read beyond 53 comments. So it accurately reads some comments in here. If I try to open that, it will be a long ass comment section. Boom. I don't know. It's not. I don't know. Boom. She's a long ass comment. No, that the other thing is just broken right now, bro. It's not fixed for now. There you go. So next is infinite scroll is now stable. As you can see, if I try to search back in here, there's an infinite scroll. I can just scroll away. They can just script in all about the thing and then the contents. This is now stable. It's laggy, bro. Next, changes. Shorter art description. As you can see, it's more shorter than the previous one.